been 17 days since I was gut-hid like a fish to get this one here safely. Hi guys, my name is Kizzy, and as I say, I'm 17 days postpartum. I had an emergency C-section, and this is my recovery timeline. It's very requested, but just keep in mind that this is my experience. So day 2 is actually worse than day 1 in my opinion. Day 1, you're still completely drugged up. You've still got the effects of the epidural, so you can't really feel anything. You are completely immobile, like completely immobile. You are gonna have to rely on the support of your friends and family and the midwives to help you with baby. They like to encourage you to go to the toilet 6 hours after your C-section, and I'm not gonna lie, it was extremely hard. I was sat on the toilet for a good 30 minutes trying to push out a wee because I was absolutely terrified. But in terms of the actual pain, I would say that it was bearable, but only because of the drugs. Day 2. Now this is the worst day of them all. I am not gonna lie to you guys, I experienced severe pain. You don't understand how much you use your abdominal muscles in everyday life. Just moving in general was impossible. I could move like a slug or a snail. Again, you're gonna need the support of friends and family or a midwife because it's really difficult, guys. I couldn't shower on my own. I was constantly requesting more painkillers, not just the scar itself, but you're gonna be bruised and really swollen and tender all around your stomach. You might have a few tears. I remember crying a good, I don't even know how many times, but let's say up to 10 times in a day because 1, I'm a very independent person, and 2, the pain was just awful. Moving on to day 3, it was very similar to day 2, I'm not gonna lie to you. But there were still little improvements. For example, I could walk that little bit quicker. I could bend over to pull my trousers up after shower, just that little bit further. It's really important to stay a little bit mobile and not rest completely, because I found when I was resting all day, when I did get up, it made the pain so much worse. Day 3 is, I think, when I got discharged. Depending how you get home, but being in the car is very scary. You have to be careful over them bumps because they hurt. I remember being absolutely terrified to cough, sneeze, and when I laughed it hurt, but sneezing was my absolute fear. Day 4, this is where I started to see a little bit of improvement. It was still extremely sore, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as tender. My biggest advice is to stay consistent with your painkillers. I remember, I think day 4, I was able to shower by myself, but very slowly but surely. Now I'm gonna say from days 5 to 11, I was very, very mobile. And the only thing that hurt was the scar itself. It was a little bit itchy, a little bit tender, swollen, but I was completely mobile. I was able to hoover, not that you should, and I was able to bend over, like I was independent. And from then onwards, from day 11, obviously I'm 17 days today, I'm absolutely fine. Still very tender to touch, but compared to what it was, absolutely amazing. I am fully mobile. I can do pretty much anything. I'm in no more pain. I'm not taking my painkillers anymore. They're not needed. So if you're watching this and you've got a C-section coming up, or you're 1 to 5 days postpartum, you're thinking, when will it get better? Again, everyone is different, but hopefully this video gives you a little bit of help. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much pain we go through because we end up with this little sugar dumpling. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go and feed her before she gets really upset. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.